Hi, my name is Frank Schaefer, and I can't think of anything more depressing as a father and grandfather than to have been right consistently about something that few other people seem to be paying attention to. For the last 40 years, I have been telling people who read my books, like my memoir, Crazy for God, or listen to my commentaries, or have seen me on TV with Rachel Maddow and many other people, warning and explaining about the fact that there is a worldwide far-right theocratic movement that wants to strip away democracy and replace it with some form of theocracy. Well, today in Israel, this became much closer to reality. The Israeli government, with a walkout of all opposition parties disgusted with what's going on, has just voted to give the ultra-Orthodox far-right almost unlimited power in their country by overturning the power of the judiciary in a way that will allow these people to reshape Israel as an out-and-out theocracy, where Jewish biblical law, the Torah, and all the rest of it is put ahead of anything constitutional or legal. It remains to be seen what the final result will be, as millions of Israelis have protested. But there is no question that the far-right Orthodox Jewish community of Israel is now in the driver's seat, trying to remove the checks and balances that would prevent them from doing to Israel exactly what our Christian, white nationalists, Christian nationalists in America want to do to this country, whether through Amy Coney Barrett and the rest of the far-right Roman Catholic and Evangelical Supreme Court that has struck down the right to choose for women by reversing Roe, has upheld an evangelical shop owner's right to not serve gay people based on their sexual preferences. This is just a first taste of what's coming. Saudi Arabia has become more cruel, not less cruel, as they use their petrodollars to try to buy their way to respectability. Vladimir Putin is in bed with the Russian Orthodox Church, which is all about his conquest of Ukraine, and bombed a cathedral there because they are the wrong sort of Orthodox, and the Russian Orthodox Church is pushing Vladimir Putin in order to continue supporting him to, as it were, clean house and put them in charge of the Orthodox community, again, as a theocracy. In India, the Hindu nationalists are protesting against the movie about Oppenheimer because of one scene where they say they are being disrespected in terms of their Hindu scriptures, or their equivalent of our scriptures. In Iran, the hijab is now being enforced again by the morality police. Wake up! There is an international movement toward theocracy that is attacking democracy. This is far more serious than the Cold War against communism, because at that time, we did not have within our midst a group of people, a large group of people, as we do with American evangelicals and conservative Roman Catholics today, who are in league with these same folks. The Orthodox Jews of Israel are working with people like John Hagee in Houston, other evangelical leaders, to bring about what they want. They are getting the support of American evangelicals. American evangelicals are getting support of theocratic, backward leaders, such as the leaders in Hungary, that are trying to stand against the gay community, and now also very much in favor of Vladimir Putin's war on gay and trans people. These are not culture war issues. Can I just be straight about that? This has nothing to do with the left pushed a little too far on trans rights, and so there's a pushback, or a minor tinkering with laws governing abortion. This is an entire rollback of Enlightenment, science-based views of life, as opposed to backward, medieval, or even prehistoric tribal views that put religion, superstition, tribal affiliation at the center of everything. Read your Old Testament again if you haven't read the Bible for a while. Do you want people who believe that God ordered the Jews when coming to the promised land to slaughter whole nations of people, including women and children and pets, and to take that literally as a kind of a guidepost for the future? Do we really want the morality police in Tehran beating and raping young women in police stations because they don't wear some head covering? And we just blink and say, hey, you know, to speak up against this might be taken as Islamophobic. So let's try to find a moral equivalency in Western democracy so we don't feel so bad about it. Wake up. Theocracy globally is on the march, and in Israel, another big shoe dropped today. My name is Frank Schaeffer.